The title of the EP is Little Moments. Kind of had the idea earlier this year, just kind of thinking back on some of the things that have happened to me throughout the whole year and the writing process coming into wanting to put something together. And I don't know, it just made sense to me. Because I feel like a lot of the time people kind of get this whole idea of these like grand milestones and these big events that happen to you that make the biggest difference in your life. And I think for the most part it's not that at all. It's the little things that do it. And I think the EP really goes with that. All the songs kind of have their own, they talk about all the little kind of stories that have happened to me that have really impacted me greatly. So I mean, there's obviously, you have your moments where are really great, things are going well for you, moments of love, you have your moments of heartbreak, and you have your moments of anger, and you have your moments of kind of sorrow and misery. So I mean, it's everything kind of comes together. And I think it's the small things really that add up in the end, as opposed to these big, grand moments that everyone assumes they're going to happen and change their life. The first song on the EP is I'm Lost. I don't know, it's one of those songs that I hadn't really intended to be on the EP to start with. It was kind of one of the ones that we had brought to the jam space and thought about, because I hadn't finished writing it yet. So it was kind of up in there, and I always liked it. It's one of my favorite ones I had been working on, but I wasn't really sure if it was ready for recording. But anyway, we really we ran with it, and it turns out it's probably one of my favorite songs on the EP now. Just what we did with it, drums and adding the extra guitar and everything like that, it just really makes it into something that I'm really excited to go forward with, and this kind of created the sound that I really want to kind of establish myself with. Alright, and the next track I think is Seasick Lullaby, and that one, I actually wrote that song after the tsunami in Japan, because I had a family friend who lived with us actually while, I think it was my grade 11 year in high school, and I met him when I was in grade 5, so I've been pretty close with him. So after that happened, it was kind of one of those things, I hadn't heard from him, so kind of frantic and watching the news every night, just seeing the imagery there. So I kind of came up with the guitar for it, and then from there it just kind of made sense to me to go with that. And yeah, once we got to the studio, that had always been a really delicate song on guitar, and I mean it is, but I love what we've added to it as well, to really get it up to kind of match the intensity that's with the rest of the EP. Now my heart goes out to sea, submerging your reality. Engulfing this battered ship as I take love's last breath, and my compass was broken. The last track on the EP is Where You Are. It's actually the newest song, and it was we added that basically when I was in the studio tracking guitar. We added it that day. So it was a kind of a last minute one, but it's the only track on the EP that's just me in an acoustic. So I feel like it's probably the most intimate song on the EP, and I really wanted to have that across, because I mean that's where I started, and that's still what I do. So I mean it's one of my favorite songs. Traffic lights shine with yellow hue. The 5-track EP, Little Moments, will be out in spring 2013, and it'll be on iTunes, so definitely check it out. Now my compass was broken.